Welcome back, heroes, to some more Detective Pikachu Returns. The last episode, we found the Unitas base. We got the passcode, gonna make our way down to the second floor. We got all the Pokemon we teamed up with previously helping us out. Also, it turns out our sister can understand Pikachu. Since the beginning of the game, she's been able to listen to Pikachu, which is great. Just revealed it to us now. But now let's go and put this passcode in and make our way down to the second basement floor. Right, so it's 7020. Nice. Okay. Alright, Tim, it's unlocked. Yeah, now we can go to floor B2. So what do we have down here? Okay, let's head downstairs. This way, everyone. We've got to be quiet, though. Well, we're finally on B2. It's a lot quieter than the floor above. It's like there's no one here at all. It's going to be an echo fest if we all go down these halls together. Yeah, it might be better if the rest of you wait here. Okay, be careful, Tim. Hey, check it out. There's a floor map over there. Okay, it's got the stairs, the elevator, another pair of stairs. Okay, looks like there's a big storage room on this floor. And on the other side of that storage room are the stairs leading down to the next floor. Yeesh. That's going to be a hike. Guess we better get going. Looks like we need another passcode to access those stairs. Gotcha. Let's look for it on our way then. Okay, sounds good. So we need to go this way. Ooh. What is this place? So these machines are probably used for research. Sure, but what's that rock? Dunno. Let's take a look around. Does look kind of cool. Oh! There are some papers here. Looks like they were written by someone in Unitas. Go ahead and read them then. There seem to be documents about the ruins. Many meteorites landed throughout the southern ruins in the past. So this must be a meteorite then, that. Okay. Might be one that can change Deoxy's form. But a significant number of these meteorites still remain buried in the immediate vicinity of the ruins. Sounds like looking around in here might help us figure out what Unitas was up to in the ruins. Yeah, probably. Let's investigate. Okay, where should we start looking? Definitely the meteorite. Oh! Do you think this rock could be one of the meteorites we read about? Sure seems like it. We must have used this equipment to analyze it. Okay. And we've got some documents here. So what are these documents? There's a damage report and some photos of the facility's interior. According to this, the Berserk Pokemon caused a lot of structural damage during the R incident. And some other areas have really deteriorated since then too. Okay. Guess that's what happens to a place when you stop paying the maintenance bill. Got some more documents. These papers look like lab results from analysis of the meteorites. The meteorites found at the ruins are made of an incredibly hard material that cannot be crushed or scratched. It is unlike any metal heretofore discovered on this planet. Wow, they're really that hard? Okay. So what have they brought here for? Anything else? Oh, we can examine this. Wait. Ah! What do we got here? Looks like this file contains lab results from an analysis of the meteorites. The meteorites found at the southern ruins are not only exceedingly hard, but also contain incredibly pure energy. Those exhibiting an energy content of 87% or higher are to be delivered to the lowest floor for use. The meteorites discovered in Mewtwo's cave are low in energy and cannot be used. If this meteorite contains energy, I guess it's more than just a normal rock. Okay. Anything else? Or is that it? Oh, and here. This paper's got some names with short comments under them. Successfully complete mission at the ruins, exceeds expectations. Seems like a performance review for the Unitas member we saw at the ruins. Okay, huh. I guess in some ways they're just like any other company. So it looks like there's nothing else to investigate here.
Hey.
Have you figured out why Unitas came to the ruins? I think so. It should be clear if we piece together all the evidence. So Unitas went to the ruins for a reason. Let's deduce their goal from the clues we found in this room. Begin deducing. So do we find any clues that could help us figure out Unitas' goal? So, to survey the ruins, to collect an energy source. That one, obviously.
Okay.
Do you suppose they could have gone there to look for an energy source? We read that the meteorites with high concentrations of energy were delivered downstairs for use. Yeah, and the reference doc said lots of meteorites could be found around the ruins. Right, so I think Unitas was at the ruins to collect meteorites they could use as an energy source. That seems most likely. But what the heck are they planning to do with that energy? Obviously power the cubes. Do something with deoxys.
Okay.
So I think that's all about we can be sure of at this point. Yeah, let's keep moving. Anything else? Oh, there are a bunch of papers here. Here's a message from the research team to the operations team. And these papers are from the management team to the operations team. They're all addressed to the same team, which means whoever desk this is must be on the operations team. I'm curious about what that team's been up to. I feel like I said team a lot there. Oh. So we need Pangoro to push these around. 100%. Let's go check out the right side. Oh, can we take Pangoro now? Be careful not to let Unitas spot you. Okay, so I think I have to talk to everyone first. Or maybe go back into that storage room just to show that I need Pangoro to move some stuff.
Yes.
So it's quiet, maybe even a little too quiet. Don't think it's a trap, do you? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure no one even knows we're here. But we should still be prepared, just in case. Pikachu and I will go ahead and scout things out. I'm just saying, surely, if this is like a proper company, they seem like doing everything like by the book. Well, I say by the book, like how a normal company runs. Surely they've got like a security team and security cameras down here. Someone just watching us like run around. Yeah.
That looks like a dead end.
So we can't go any further with these containers in the way. Then we'll just have to move them. Let's go ask Pangoro for help. See, that's what I tried doing first. Sometimes games like this, you just gotta not go at your pace, you have to go at the game's pace.
Hey.
The game's gotta make sure you know what you gotta do, even if you know what you gotta do. I want to say, I miss like puzzles like this in Pokemon games, like the main series stuff. Strength puzzles, like just ice puzzles. I feel like we haven't had that since Gen like 7. We push this up. Push this up. Push this across. Again. Easy. Oh wait, still going. Right. If we push this, that. Yeah, done. Nice. There's a clear way through. Much obliged, Pangoro. No problem. There should be another big room past here. Let's go, Tim and the others. Nice, Pangoro. Cleared the way for us. Just a little further to the stairs now. There's another map over there. Let's take a look. Okay, so we're here. Looks like there's another storage room past here. If we can just get past through that, we'll be at the stairs. We still need the passcode though. I think I've got a lead on that. Check out that paper next to the map. Let me see. The stairs passcode can be found in the standby room. Please return all controllers to the standby room. So how's that for handy? Guess our next stop's the standby room. And lucky for us, it's on the other side of the next storage room. But what do you think the controllers are? I'm not sure, but I am sure we're not going to find the answers just standing here. Let's head for the standby room. Okay. So we should be coming up to the stairs soon? Wait, Tim, there's something over there. Oh? Dusnoir. Wanderer and Watcher. A Dusnoir? That cube on it must be forcing it to keep watch. We should give it a wide berth. But the poor thing's being controlled. Isn't there anything we can do to help? That notice we saw said something about controllers, right? Yeah. You might have been talking about cube controllers. That notice said they're in the standby room. So we can rescue Dusnoir once we reach the standby room. I think so, yeah. And we're heading there anyway to get the passcode to the stairs. Right, let's head for the standby room then, without being spotted by Dusnoir. Okay. Bit of a ways to go, but we can do it. Oh. Let's go down here. Woo. Which way are you going to go? Okay. Go down, go down, go down. Or go up. Can we go underneath? No, we can't. Don't come down. Don't come down. Oh. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Just go wait here. I want to run for that. Oh, I'm not going to risk it. Not going to risk it. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It will not see us. It will turn around. It will turn around. Please don't come this way. Woo. Go, go, go. Come on, Pikachu. Oh. Come on, go down. If you go down, we can go across. Do a little scream and... oh, come back this way. Quick, quick. Okay, we made it. We should be safe here for now. Yeah, now let's hurry up and find that passcode and controller. Guess some passcode's not there. Okay, I was gonna say it's probably on the wall.
Oh!
So look, it's a cube controller. Nice, we can use it to make Dusnoir stop patrolling. Yeah, oh, and the passcode's written down right here. Passcode is 2806. Okay then, let's head back to Dusnoir.
No. No.
Thanks for stopping that weird feeling. No worries, pal. We got you. How about you?
Hey.
Got any special skills, Dusnoir? Huh. What was that? Something about souls? I think we're better off not asking Dusnoir to elaborate. No, that's fine, it's fine. You can go take all the Unitas souls. It's all good. You really don't know, eh? One day you were just suddenly here. The cube must have messed up its memory. I feel so bad for it. Sounds like Unitas has been controlling Dusnoir for a real long time. It's been forced to patrol this area by itself for ages. That must have been so lonely.
Okay.
Alright, we can finally use the stairs. Yeah, I'll just punch in the passcode, which was 2806. Okay.
Oh!
So 2806.
Okay.
Alright, now we can get to B3. We haven't forgotten to investigate anything on this floor, have we? No, I think we're fine. Let's head down. Yeah, I think we're fine. Alright, we made it to B3. Another floor closer to the one the mayor's supposed to visit. We need to be more careful than ever. Right, our first order of business should be figuring out how we're going to get downstairs. If you need a floor map, there's one right here. Okay. Lots of rooms. I see, the stairs down to B4 are at the end of this hallway. There's a storage room past the stairs too. So what do you suppose these detainment rooms in the center are? Reminds me of the rooms at the police station. If they're the same as the rooms at the station, there might be Pokemon being held there. I just hope there aren't any more Pokemon that are enduring what Wooper went through. I'm definitely curious about those detainment rooms, but we should check out the stairs first. We shouldn't wander around and risk getting caught by Unitas. Right, stairs first. Let's go, Pikachu. Okay. Well, we could rescue all the Pokemon and then,
Whoa! I think we're better off not opening this door.
Yeah. Huh? Pikachu.
Where in the world is that Cramorant? I swear it ran off this way.
Why'd it even swallow the controller in the first place? We can't stop that Excadrill without it.
It'd be more efficient if we split up and searched.
Good idea. I'll keep looking here while you check downstairs.
Okay, I'll change the passcode to the stairs, just in case.
It's gonna be a pain in the neck coming and going without card keys.
Ah, stop complaining. Come on, Houndoom.
well, that's not good. But as I was saying, rescue the Pokemon, use them to take everyone down. But sounds like Pokemon going berserk in that room is an Excadrill. Yeah, and they can't stop it because Cramorant swallowed the controller. We've got our own problems to deal with right now. Sounds like the Unitas stooge who stayed on this floor doesn't have a card key for the elevator. And the other one said she was going to change the passcode to the stairs. Are we stuck here? Ah, then how can we get downstairs? Don't give up now, Tim. For all we know, there's an extra card key in that room. Maybe, but we've got to stop that Excadrill first before we can sleuth around in there. Which means we need to find that Cramorant and get it to spit up that controller. Going by that map we saw, there should be another room up ahead. Let's start by checking there. Okay. Go to the room up ahead. So the door to the staircase requires a passcode. Sure, but how do we figure out the new passcode now that's been updated? I'm gonna go this way.
Hey,
So this looks like a storage room. Seems like the only place Cramorant could have escaped to. Hey, Cramorant, where'd you go? Come out, wherever you are. Oh man, if someone from Unitas, it's too dangerous to go any further. We don't know what we're walking into. Let's go back and join the others for a minute. I see, thanks for catching us up. The passcode for the stairway has been changed, and getting a card key for the elevator is going to be tricky. Alright. So if we want to find a way to get downstairs, the only option left is to search the entertainment rooms. And to do that, we've got to stop Excadrill. Our only hope is to find Cramorant before Unitas does, and get the controller. If we can do that, we'll be able to search inside those rooms. We'll be able to help Excadrill too. The question is, how do we find Cramorant without getting caught by Unitas? If Cramorant's hiding, it might be hard for just the two of us to find it on our own. I appreciate the enthusiasm, Growlithe. We've got to emphasize stealth on this one. Which means the Pokemon we should be asking is... Luxray. Think you can help us out again, Luxray? Alright, let's go. So no, oh, Drill. Whoa, Excadrill's still on a rampage. I'll take a look into the room. I like Excadrill. The rampaging Excadrill has a cube-shaped device attached to its back. It appears to be the same as the ones they put on us at the police station. So that's what's going on. Poor Excadrill. I feel for you, buddy. Are you saying that humans are forcing Excadrill to act this way? No. Cramorant swallowed the controller. So at this point, Excadrill is completely out of control. That truly is a frightening device. Wonder if it will settle down if we can get the cube off its back. Maybe we should just keep our distance, actually. For now, let's look for Cramorant. I mean, Excadrill looks a lot smaller than I thought. I thought it was going to be like really big. He's tiny.
Huh? Is that? Hey, wait! Why are you flying away? I found the Cramorant! Oh, that's why. Unitas is after him. Hey.
So chase that Cramorant. I will, but there's also a human in the storeroom. Better keep an eye on that person's movements so we can maneuver around them. Lucky for us, Cramorant seems to have scattered feathers behind him as he ran. If we follow those, we should be able to find him. Try to get us through there without being spotted by the human, Luxray. Just you watch. Okay. So there's the human. Do we want to run past or do we want to wait for the dude to turn around? Oh, I don't think it's going to go far to the right. So we might have to go right. He's not very good at searching. Oh, okay. Did he go? Oh, there he is. Go on, turn around. Turn around. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we can get around this box here. Just gotta wait for him to move. Alright, we good, we good. Ooh. There you are. I see Crummer in a box. Really? Which box?
Hey, Cramorant, you're in there, yeah? Hey, wait! Calm down! That's right. I saw you gulp down the Aurora drop, remember? Yeah, that's because you were being controlled. So anyway, tell me why you're being chased. Huh? What did you swallow? What? Oh. Seriously? Look at that. The controller! Don't you worry. I swear I'll get you out of this place. Hey.
So now that we've found Cramorant, let's head back to Tim. Right, and that device? It's a cube controller. We can use it to stop Excadrill. Good. It pains me to see Pokemon being controlled. Hey, so how are we, gonna get out of here? Just stick with us, Cramorant. We'll keep you away from Unitas. Whoa. You're gonna, escort me out of this building? Thanks, dude. Are we trying to get to B5 Pikachu? I'm not sure Cramorant understands that. We'll figure something out. Tim, look, we found Cramorant. Great, what about the controller? Got that too. Now we can stop Excadrill. True to great detective form, Pikachu. You did a great job too, Luxray. So Excadrill's in the room just up ahead. So we can't get close right now because it's going berserk. But it should calm down if we use the controller to deactivate the cube. So why is this controller sticky? Actually, I don't want to know. This part right here is the switch, right? I'll try to get close to the rooms Excadrill's in, then I'll press the switch to turn off the cube. Thanks, Tim. Once that's done, we need to search for a way to get down to the next floor. Okay. So Excadrill's on the other side of this door. You got the controller ready, Tim? Yep. Okay, let's open the door.
Hurry up, Tim! It's coming right at us!
I'm working on it. Stop! Okay.
Oh, good. Looks like Excadrill was settled down. I was Corviknight right there, just staring at us. So now you're free, Excadrill. Oh, think we can ask it some questions? It says it's willing to talk.
Hey.
So Excadrill are good at digging holes, right? Okay. So it seems pretty proud of that. It says it forms a single drill with its arms and head. Drilling is its specialty. Doesn't it get dizzy when it drills? I'm wondering about that too. Excadrill, do you ever get dizzy? Oof, it just said, don't be ridiculous. So I guess spinning just comes naturally to it. So why are you here?
Hey.
By the way, Excadrill, what are you doing in this place? I see, just like Dusnoir. So someone brought it here against its will and used the cube to force it to keep watch. Apparently it tried to escape by drilling a hole in the wall, but things didn't go as planned. The cube on its back probably stopped it from moving freely. Treating Pokemon like this is just too cruel. So what have the humans here been like? More mistreatment of Pokemon, huh? There are more captured Pokemon right here in these rooms. We can't just leave them like this. Yeah, let's set them free. So we're right about the detainment rooms? They're for holding Pokemon captive. Wait, detainment rooms? Yeesh. You'd think we were back at the police station. Same scummy names and everything. We've got to figure out a way to rescue the Pokemon here. Yeah, if we search the room, we'll probably come up with something. So we need to investigate this room anyway. Yeah, we still need to find a card key. Right, okay, let's get this investigation started, Tim. Oh, they got the Hariyama that was probably fighting in the street with the Poliwrath. Oh, there's the Poliwrath, yeah! And they got the Corviknight that was probably causing trouble at the start. Here's a note from the operations team to the research team. Could be important. Read it out, Tim. The detainment rooms on floor B3 were intended to hold the Pokemon sent to us by Mr. Butler. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, these Pokemon will not be joining us. As a result, the detainment rooms on floor B3 are currently housing Pokemon that were not part of our original plan. Butler, eh? Must be talking about what happened back at the police station. There's a list here with dozens of Pokemon on it. Looks like a list of all the Pokemon in this facility. Some of these names are crossed out. Luxray, Lipud, Impidimp, Sableye, Pangoro. Those Pokemon were at the police station with me. So they were going to get sent here too? Alright. So there are other names too. Excadrill, Hariyama, Corviknight, Poliwrath, Rupa. They're not crossed out, so they must have already been sent here. After that, there's some stuff about the cubes. The specs of the controller utilized by Mr. Butler are highly confidential. In the interest of maintaining this confidentiality, we destroyed the controller remotely to ensure the police were only able to collect the broken remains. I see. So that's why the controller broke the way it did. They wanted to keep the police in the dark. If there was any doubt of Unitas' involvement before, this pretty much proves it. Yeah, but I still want to know more. Let's take a closer look. There's a key right there. Key. Some sort of key? It could help us get into a locked room. Okay, if we find any locked rooms, let's try it out. There's also a bit of paper on the floor. Some internal orders with Unitas. There's water leaking from floor B3. Mr. Murloc keeps his valuable research data on floor B4. It's imperative that the leak be repaired as quickly as possible. Sounds like Murloc does all his research on floor B4. I'm sure there's some useful information there, but we still don't know how to get down there. Let's just keep a cool head and keep looking, Tim. Okay. I've got some papers here. This looks like a business report written by someone in Unitas. So mass production of the cubes has been completed without incident. Our CEO, Mr. Howard Myers, is scheduled to arrive on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week for a final inspection. The cubes are ready to be shipped pending the completion of his final inspection. Mayor Myers is their CEO? CEO means Chief Executive Officer, right? As in the one who's calling all the shots? You're telling me he's the head honcho of this entire organization? But Papa's the one running Unitas? That can't possibly be true. Of all the things we could have learned about Howard, this is the worst possible one. Okay. Oh. So here's an experiment report about the cubes. So it's got a list of Pokemon that the cubes were tested on. Luxray, Lipud, Impidimp, Sableye, Pangoro. Those are some of the Pokemon that were being detained at the police station. The list goes on. Wooper, Dusnoir, Excadrill, Poliwrath, Hariyama, Corviknight. The same Pokemon we saw in that other document. At this time, we lack sufficient data on Pokemon from various regions. Additional data from a greater diversity of species is required to fully optimize the product. They're still planning to collect even more Pokemon?
Well?
So, did we find any good info about Unitas? Yeah, I think we've got enough info to make some deductions. So I shouldn't expect to learn that Howard's in charge of all of Unitas. What exactly does he plan to do with this organization? I think I've got an idea. Howard's been pursuing policies related to managing Pokemon, right? He must intend to use the cubes for that. Yep, there's really no other explanation.
I didn't want to believe it, but... Papa, why are you part of this?
Rachel.
I mean, it really sucks for her. 2 years ago, Mum gets killed and now her dad's evil? Oof. Must have been a shock to find out her old dad is the head of Unitas. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure what to say to her. She probably just needs some space to think, Tim. I'm sure she'll recover from the shock in her own time. Let's focus on something else for now. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot about the whole Howard reveal. But there's something else that's bothering me. Yeah, what's that? That paper we read earlier that mentioned Butler. Maybe we should focus on that. So, Butler was mainly capturing Pokemon, wasn't he? Right, but why did Unitas want him to do that? I want to mull this over. It might just put us in the right headspace to figure out what Howard's hoping to do. So what do you think, Tim? Right. So, have you figured out why Unitas has been capturing and detaining Pokemon? To distribute the cubes as test subjects for the cubes.
Okay.
The cube experiment report said they needed data about Pokemon. So maybe they were collecting Pokemon to help them perfect the cubes they've been developing. That adds up. The list of Pokemon that got sent here matches the list of Pokemon they experimented on. They must have been testing the cubes out on all sorts of different Pokemon. I guess they wanted to make sure the cubes were compatible with every kind of Pokemon. If the cubes failed to work on even a single Pokemon species, the entire operation will be a bust. The developers must have been desperate to perfect the cubes, by any means necessary. Okay. Job done. So are there any other Pokemon left that we haven't talked to yet? Let's see what they have to say. There might be a clue somewhere that will help us find a way downstairs. Let's be thorough as we can with this set of rooms. Alright, let's see if I can open this door. Looks like it worked. Hey, let's check out what's inside. Whirly and burly. Oh, it's a Poliwrath. Doesn't look like it's being controlled right now. Hey Poliwrath, why are you in here? It was kidnapped out of the blue and brought here. It really just wants to go back to its pond. Don't worry, we'll make sure you get to go home. Just sit tight for a bit, okay? Right, so about you, Poliwrath. Unbeatable swimmer, huh? You sound pretty confident of that. Too bad it's got nowhere to swim here. No kidding, it's got to be pretty stressed. Whoa, why is it swinging its arms around like that? Oh, it's just showing us its favourite swimming stroke. I know, bud, you can't wait to get back into the water. So why are you here? You and Hariyama were flexing on each other when some human suddenly grabbed you. That must have been the PBB. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure I've seen Poliwrath and Hariyama fight in the city before. Looks pretty mad about something. It's upset because they don't give it enough water here. Just like the Wooper, these poor Pokemon. Hey, aren't you the Corviknight that stole my hat? You don't remember that, but probably? Hey, no apology necessary. I know it wasn't your fault. You were probably being controlled by one of the cubes. Can you tell me a bit about that? You're such a good flyer that nothing in the sky can scare you? Huh. Yeah, you're pretty terrifying when you're flying at someone's head, or someone head on. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. Oh, I guess that's kind of a sore subject, huh? I'm really not blaming you for anything. Sorry I keep bringing it up.
Hey.
So do you remember how they managed to bring you here? I see. You went to sleep one day, and when you woke up, you were in a place and didn't recognize. And that's when they started controlling you with a cube. I'm serious. Corviknight, you didn't do anything wrong. Don't beat yourself up. Yeah, we're going to show the world who's really at fault for this. Okay. Then we got the Hariyama. Guessing the Excadrill was there to emit a hole. Packs a straight arm wallop. Wow, Hariyama sure looks riled up. No way. Hariyama, don't even think about it. Huh? What did it say? It's been searching for a sumo opponent. Yeah, I don't think you're really suited for sumo. We don't really have time to find out either. Sorry, Hariyama. I'm sure you'll find an opponent eventually. Okay, about you, Hariyama. It says it loves testing its strength by sumo wrestling. Okay. So I bet Hariyama would get along really well with Darmanitan, but now's not a great time for them to spar. Yeah, if something happened to Darmanitan at this point, we'd be in real trouble. Sorry, Hariyama, guess you win this round by default. So you were brought here against your will too. I know that happened to a lot of Pokemon here, but I'm surprised they were able to subdue Hariyama. You're assuming Unitas played fair? Apparently they grabbed it while it was in the middle of a standoff with Poliwrath. I see. It's been stomping on the floor every day as part of its training, but at some point the floor started cracking. Believe it or not, Hariyama, I'm pretty sure those cracks are all you. Wow, it's really strong. Okay, wait, can we investigate the crack? Looks like the floor's been weakened here. Maybe Excadrill can dig a hole through it? Oh, I can just barely see the floor below. If we have Darmanitan use its strength to widen these cracks, we might be able to get down there. And risk the whole floor caving in? I don't think so. Fair point. Darmanitan doesn't exactly have a light touch. Still, I think it's a good idea to ask a Pokemon for help here. So, and we didn't find a passcode for a card key. We'll never get downstairs at this rate. Have to think of another way. Excadrill! Use Excadrill! Excadrill! We know exactly what to do. Begin deducing. So, do you think of a way down to the next floor? Yes, Excadrill!
Okay.
So maybe we could ask Excadrill to drill a hole through the floor. Ah yeah, I bet Excadrill could carve out a mean hole for us. And if we take it to the section of the floor Hariyama already damaged, why, it could dig through that in no time flat. I'm sold. Let's hit up Excadrill for help. Yeah. Okay. So we need to ask Excadrill to dig a hole through the floor for us. Yeah, let's go ask right now. Anyway, that's the situation. Think you can help us, Excadrill? It says it's the least it can do. I'm so glad it will help. Hey, Cramorant! Give that controller back! Did you hear that voice? It's one of the Unitas grunts. They're probably coming here too. We better hurry. Think you can start digging right away? I'll go get everyone else. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah.
Wow, you did that hole in no time. We really appreciate it, Excadrill. Thanks to you, we can finally get down to B4. What about Excadrill and the others, though? Oh yeah, good point. Excadrill, you should get out of here. Just keep heading up with your skills, and I'm sure you'll be able to escape this place. And sorry to stack on the favors, but please take the other Pokemon with you. Oh, and would you find Wooper, Dusnoir, and any others on the upper floors too? Yeah, you go with Excadrill too, Cramorant, and don't let Unitas catch you this time. Thanks, Excadrill. Yeah, hope we meet again someday. Okay, the rest of us should head down. Are you good to keep going, Rachel? Yeah, I've come this far after all. I need to stop Papa, whatever it takes. Right, just don't push yourself too hard. Thanks, Tim. Alright then, about time we get a move on. We've got no idea what's waiting for us down there, so keep your eyes peeled. Come on everyone, through the hole.
Okay.
So did everyone make it down safely? So I don't see anyone from Unitas here. You must have all gone down to the bottom floor, B5. Oh look, a floor map. Let's check it out. Some X's there. Okay, so the door on the right leads down a hallway to some stairs and the door on the left leads to some storage room in the elevator. But it looks like we can't pass through the storage room. It says they're packed full of crates. And I guess we gotta use the stairs to get down to B5. Which means we just need to open that door on the right. But it says here that we need a card key to open the doors on this floor. A card key instead of a passcode this time. The security on this floor is the tightest yet. Yeah, it won't be easy, but we've got to find that card key. Now that I get a better look around, there sure are a lot of desks on this floor. According to the map we saw on B1, this floor is used by the research team. Oh yeah, said on that on the orders we saw earlier too. They said that Murloc's research data was stored on this floor. I guess that room in the middle is Murloc's personal research lab. We might be able to learn more about Unitas' research if we have a look around. True. Are you okay, Rachel? You're looking kinda pale. Oh, it's just, knowing we might run into Papa soon is making me nervous. He's been leading Unitas this whole time, and they're the ones conducting research with those cubes. What can I even say to him? What would help him to understand? This must be really tough for Rachel. I'm not sure exactly what you should say to your dad, but I do think you should be honest with him about how you feel. That's what's most important. Yeah, you could be right. Thanks, Tim. So they said they're going to go over there and keep watch. Thanks, that's a big help.
You felt it again?
Yeah. And it's stronger than before. But Pikachu's consciousness feels like it's getting weaker.
So getting weaker? Hang on. You mean Pikachu could disappear entirely, like Mewtwo said? That's right. Now that I've got my memories back, I'm basically Harry in everything but appearance. And the clearer my own consciousness becomes, the more Pikachu's fades away. This is bad. We can't just let Pikachu disappear. We've got to get your body back fast, for both your sakes. You got that right. What's this? What is it? There's something stuck to my foot, let's see. Looks like some orders addressed to the operations team. Proceed immediately to Jessica Miller's location. Find her at the pizzeria in Bamboo Burrow. Capture the sleeping man discovered in Mewtwo's cave. Oh. So the guy who attacked Jessica got his orders from here. But what's this about a sleeping man? Oh, I'm pretty sure they're talking about my body. Hey Pikachu, you think Dad's body is close? Yeah, feeling stronger here than any of the other floors so far. So it might be down on the lowest floor, B5. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Anyway, let's keep investigating. Okay. What can we find? This must be a researcher's desk. Notebooks and memos, eh? Sorry, whoever you are, but I'm about to look through all your stuff. So diary on the resumption of research. This looks like a diary. Can't make heads or tails of any of this scientific jargon though. Wait, look at this entry from last year. I received word from Mayor Myers that work has resumed at the Pokemon Unity Lab. They'll be continuing Emma's research on mutual understanding between humans and Pokemon, both through speech and the direct sharing of consciousnesses. If this is successfully achieved, Rhyme City will become an even safer and more pleasant place to live. The new organization takes its name from Emma's final project, Unitas. I've decided to join Unitas myself. This research will benefit countless people as a researcher. I expect this to be very fulfilling work. So Papa's the one who named this organization Unitas. This researcher seems really proud to be part of it. How can they find this work fulfilling when they're making Pokemon suffer? There's got to be a side to this story we're not seeing. Know about the sleeping man? What's this document? Let me see. Whoa, look at the title. Investigation report of the sleeping man found in Mewtwo's cave. What? That's a report about my body. What does it say? I'll read it out. After bringing the sleeping man back to the lab, we applied electric shocks and other external stimuli in an attempt to wake him, but to no avail. Based on his condition, we believe the subject has been asleep for quite some time. An electrocardiogram and various blood tests all returned results within the expected range for an adult human male. The only anomaly we've observed in the subject is his brainwaves, which occasionally exhibit irregular behavior. However, these irregularities are not significant enough to warrant any great concern and do not seem to be negatively affecting his body. Though the sleeping man has not consumed any food while under our observation, his muscle mass shows no sign of atrophy. Our working hypothesis is that the energy within his body is maintaining his current condition. I guess that means your dad's just sleeping and he's still totally healthy. That's gotta be thanks to Mewtwo. Honestly, I'm just happy to hear I'm still alive. And no worse for wear either, which is a huge relief. Plus, now we have confirmation that your body's here in the lab. I guess that feeling I had was right on the money. Yeah, all that's left is to find that body of yours. It's gonna wake up with a bit of shock though with all the electrostimuli. So orders addressed to the operations team. So it looks like the management team posted some orders for the operations team. Go ahead and read them. Location, Bamboo Burrow, target Jessica Miller. Objective, retrieve the thumb drive. So this is about what happened in Bamboo Burrow. It is imperative that the thumb drive is secured. This is a direct order from our CTO. Tim, what is it? So why did you stop reading? It says here that Unitas' CTO is Mr. Murloc. What, that guy's the Chief Technology Officer? So the mayor's the CEO and Murloc's the CTO. Papa and Murloc led the organization together, but why? There's a map of Bamboo Burrow attached to this document. So they really put a lot of preparation into the attack on Jessica. Seems like Jessica was an important target for Unitas. Yeah, especially considering the order came directly from Murloc, the CTO. So I wonder why they were after her though. The thumb drive. So Unitas must have had a reason for going after Jessica. Yeah, but what exactly? So let's look for clues on this floor and start deducing. Alright, what we've got here. Bunch of tools on this desk. Maybe they're used for building and fixing the cubes. There's a lot of different stuff. Let's take a closer look. Toolbox. Screwdrivers, an oil can, and a whole lot of other tools. There's even a blowtorch. Careful not to burn yourself. Ticket to the management team. Here's a ticket submitted for the management team. It looks like it's from the research team. Floor B4 issue with CTO's lab door. Status card keys are recognized, but the door will not open or close. Upon inspection, it appears that some of the door's gears are broken. We've removed the broken gears and requested urgent assistance. The lab door's not working? That's the one at the center of this floor, right? Of course, yeah, sounds like the new parts haven't come in yet. Note from the CTO. Here are some instructions to the research team from the CTO of Unitas. So that's Unitas' Chief Technology Officer. Looks like it was written in a hurry. It's kind of hard to read, but I'll do my best. The control cubes currently in operation are effective on nearby all Pokemon. However, they are not completely effective on Rock-type Pokemon. The cubes must be updated to address this flaw. This would be a simple task were I to handle it myself, but I have other, more pressing work to attend to. The research team should consider this its most critical mission. Prioritize refining the effectiveness of the control cubes at all costs, even if it increases the strain the cubes inflict upon Pokemon's bodies. That Unitas guy in Bamboo Burrow was controlling a Rock-type Pokemon no problem though. They must have upgraded the cubes. I can't believe they were using Pokemon like tools, all while knowingly making them suffer. Took the words right out of my mouth. Okay. Last desk. Got some headphones. This must be a Unitas researcher's desk. There's a note here. From the research team to the management team, orders from the CTO. Obtain the data from Jessica Miller, a resident of Bamboo Burrow. You're to notify the operations team to carry out these orders immediately. CTO, huh? So these instructions are from the Chief Technology Officer. How do they think they can get away with treating people like this? Let's see if we can find any more information. Okay, there's anything else around here? Oh, there's a lot more stuff. So we need a card key to open that door. Looks like someone's in the middle of building a computer. I don't see anything unusual. Oh, Klink. Did you hear something just now, Tim? No, I didn't. Never mind then, I guess. It's a Klink. There's a voice recorder on the desk. Looks like there's a recording on it too. Well, let's hear it. I want to try out the voice recorder they gave me. They're supposed to be for keeping research notes. Do you really think recording casual conversation like this is okay? Why not? It's not like anyone else is going to listen to this. By the way, remember when Mr. Myers stopped by recently? Hadn't seen him around here for a while. I think he had a meeting with Mr. Murloc. I'd love to know what they were discussing. Oh yeah? Well, lucky for you. I sat on that meeting to keep minutes. Heard what Mr. Myers had to say, and you know, there was something off about it. Oh, how so? Mr. Murloc made the cubes, you know, so the mayor is putting his complete trust in them now. Isn't that good? I guess, but I don't know, it's the way Mr. Myers said it. He was like, we need the cubes so a disaster like the R incident can never happen again. He was seriously worked up, practically shouting in fact. Which I guess is understandable considering he lost his wife Emma in the R incident. Yeah, I never met her, but I heard she was a truly gifted researcher. Same, plus the mayor's got a daughter. He's just trying to keep her safe and make sure what happened to Emma doesn't happen to her too. He literally said, I will do anything to protect my daughter. Family man, huh? Respect. Sure, but even so, the intense look on his face? You should have seen it. I mean, I was legitimately terrified of him. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought like he's doing this just to protect his daughter because he doesn't want, you know, because his wife died in the R incident. But I feel like Mr. Murloc is doing it for an, you know, a worse reason. But he sounds like a good father, but all this stuff with the cubes is misguided. So how are you doing, Rachel? I know this must be hard. I'm fine. I just need to talk to my dad face to face. Last desk. So what are these papers? Those diagrams look like brainwaves or something. I think they're reports about the cube experience. Look what it says here. The Pokemon test subjects experienced extreme fatigue after the cubes were attached. Irregular fluctuations in their brainwaves were also observed. The negative effects of the cubes on the physical health of Pokemon seem rather significant. No, how could Papa allow this? Need to figure out how, what Howard's thinking. Right. What else do we want to do? What's this door? Right, so we need like a gear. So I guess we can find a Klink.
Wait, isn't this...
There's a bunch of gears here. There's also an open space in the middle. Seems to be missing some gears. Guess it's undergoing maintenance. I want to see Dad's body or Mayor Myers around here. Same, I want to investigate the room in the back, but the door isn't working. What should we do? Oh, there's that sound again. Wait, what was that? I heard it too. Came from that half-assembled computer. Let's check it out, Tim. Gonna be a Klink, put it in. Whoa, there's some kind of Pokemon inside the computer. Well, I can't see inside. Is it okay? It says it's found the perfect little gap to wedge itself into and take a nap. A nap, huh? Sounds pretty relaxed. A surprising number of Pokemon seem to prefer tight spaces. Just wondering if its partner has returned yet. Who's its partner? A researcher here, apparently. They must have gone to a different floor to do some work. This Pokemon says it's been napping while it waits for its partner to return. Sorry buddy, your partner's not back yet. Why don't you go look for them then? Oh, I get it, you're stuck. Uh-oh, is it okay? I think so. Doesn't sound like it's in any pain. Sounds sad though. We can't just leave it like this. Guess we may as well help, since we're here and all. It's really wedged in there though. I don't think we can just yank it out. We probably need some sort of tool. Didn't we pass by a desk with some tools on it? Let's grab one of them. Alright, sounds good. Put the Klink in there, and then we are all good.
I see.
Right, so an oil can, some screwdrivers, a blowtorch, lots of options. Let's take them all with us and get the Pokemon unstuck from the computer. Use the blowtorch, melt the computer components all around it. Although, if it's metal, it'll expand, so probably not a good idea.
Well,
The Pokemon inside this computer is stuck. Careful, if you keep trying so hard to get out, you could really hurt yourself. Well Tim, I think we can use one of these tools to rescue the Pokemon? I'll think of something, we can't just leave it in there. Oil can.
Is this?
Hey yeah, you can use the oil to help it slide out. Heads up in there, I'm going to pour some oil in. Alright, it should be a lot easier to slip out now. Well, think you can get out now? Hey, energy generating duo. Ah, there was a Klink inside. Thanks for getting you out there. Forget about it, it was nothing. Anyway, sorry to jump right in, but mind if we ask a few questions? So about you, Klink. Yeah, I can tell you like small enclosed spaces. That's why I was sleeping in the computer in the first place. Apparently this wasn't a one-off thing. Klink gets itself stuck all the time. Much to his partner's annoyance, it seems. Guess it still hasn't learned its lesson. About Unitas?
hey,
Do you get along well with the humans in this place? Right, I know you're good friends with your partner. Your partner hasn't seemed as happy since you two came here, huh? It's worried because its partner seems really concerned about something. Maybe Klink's partner is having second thoughts about the development of the cubes. Klink's partner might not be a bad person then. Yeah, maybe not everyone in Unitas is awful. About the card key? Do you know where to find the card key that opens the doors? Klink says his partner is always carrying a tool that can open the doors. Is there another one like that somewhere else? I guess all the researchers here keep their card keys on them at all times. And it could be hard to get our hands on one. I'm glad we're able to help Klink. Yeah, I'm just relieved it's okay. Hey Tim, is it just me or does the shape of the Klink look familiar? That's that panel by the middle door, maybe. Yep, exactly. Let's head over there. Okay. Told ya. Klink can fit inside. How's it look, Tim? How big are the gears we're dealing with? Pretty sure Klink's the perfect size. Excellent. Wait here a sec. I'll go get Klink. So anyway, I think you can help us out, Klink? You're up for the job then. Thanks, Klink.
okay, Klink, do your thing.
Yeah.
Alright, it worked. Thanks, Klink. Now we can get inside. Oh, you're gonna go find your partner? But you don't know where your partner is. Afraid I can't help you with that one. Maybe try upstairs? There's a Unitas member searching for Cramorant up there. If you're heading upstairs, go ahead and use that hole in the ceiling. No, you're the one who helped us. See you later, Klink. Oh, I hope Klink finds his partner. Yeah, me too. Okay, now we've got to investigate that room. Hope we can figure out what Murloc was researching. Yeah, let's go inside. So here we are, Murloc's lab. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here, so where do we even start? No kidding, don't know how we're going to investigate all of this. There's bound to be really important info about Unitas in here. Yeah, hope we can find a card key too. Alright, so what do we got? There's a voice recorder. seems to have more than one recording on it. So what will we listen to first? Research Arrangements. There's a recording titled Research Arrangements. Let's hear it.
Report subject, research arrangements. I informed Howard that I would like to resume Emma's final research project. It focused on coexistence with Pokemon, the Unitas project. I also pointed out that conducting such research would require a proper facility. Naturally, I suggested we name this new facility the Unitas Lab. Howard was rather taken with that name. He accepted my proposal immediately. And with that, all obstacles to my research have been removed.
Oh, Murloc was the one who suggested to May and Myers to restart Emma's research? He's been involved with all of this right from the start.
Hey.
Which recording do you want to listen to? The Cube Presentation. There's a track titled Cube Presentation. Let's hear it.
Report subject, Cube Presentation. I gave my presentation about the cubes to Howard today. He seemed concerned about the strain they may put on Pokemon. But in the end, he understood that some side effects here and there are simply unavoidable. Now we can continue development without looking over our shoulders. Once production is going smoothly, I plan to move on to the project I've kept on the back burner until now.
Oh, okay, so Papa knew the side effects the Pokemon would face, but he still didn't stop the plan. No, but he was at least worried about them. If nothing else, that shows there's kindness in him. Don't know what the same can be said for Murloc. That recorder painted a pretty clear picture of what kind of person he is.
Hey.
Okay, that's all the recorders listened to. Had a bad feeling about Murloc from the moment we met him. Me too. I didn't realize he was this terrible. This research hurts Pokemon, but he's pushing forward with such enthusiasm. We have to stop him somehow. Got some notes on here. There's a bunch of different information scribbled on here. The handwriting's awful. This is gonna be hard to decipher. It's hard to tell exactly, but it looks like summaries of a few different things. Like how Pikachu's still walking. So let's read each one carefully. About distributing the cubes. This note looks like it was scrawled in a hurry. In order to promote the widespread use of cubes throughout the world, we must highlight the dangers Pokemon poses to humans. News stories that reveal famous and popular Pokemon to actually be dangerous and especially effective at achieving this. For example, Detective Pikachu. Well, that explains a lot. I am pretty famous in Rhyme City. If news got out that I'd destroy that Slowpoke statue, people in the city would probably start feeling less safe. Right, which would lead more and more people to believe the cubes are necessary. Good thing we were able to prove your innocence before the story made the news. You're telling me. Still, now I wonder. Is that the only reason they detained me? About using Butler. Let's see, I have no concerns with using Butler. If anything goes wrong with the PBB, the responsibility will fall entirely on him. Butler, as in the former chief of the Pokemon Protection Bureau? So Butler was working with Murloc as well, huh? About Pikachu. Some stuff I've written about you here, Pikachu. And judging by the handwriting, Murloc must have been pretty worked up when he wrote it. Project Detective Pikachu Phase 1. Meet the specimen in person and measure its vitals. Phase 2. Receive the specimen from the PBB. Phase 3. Extract the energy from the specimen. Wait, receive the specimen? Guess that's referring to when the PBB was detaining me. Maybe they did something to me when I was being controlled by the cube and I had no idea what was going on. We managed to stop them from delivering you to Unitas, but Murloc's plan is still moving forward. So the stuff on the whiteboard is all about when you were detained at the police station. Yep, so it appears. Unitas had me arrested to make it look like Pokemon are dangerous. But what did that part about extracting the energy from you mean? Beats me. The papers we read earlier mentioned energy in Dad's body too. Murloc seems to be gathering energy from a variety of sources, but what's he planning to do with it? Good question. So these look like experiment reports. Yeesh, I can barely read the handwriting. And there are sticky notes stuck all over the place. Maybe we can read just the most important points. So meteorite energy experiments. Need a more effective method of extracting energy from the meteorites. A tremendous amount of high purity energy is required to activate the Aurora drop. Huh, it's more research material of the meteorites like we found in floor B2. Based on my recent experiments, I was able to lay out a plan to achieve the final goal. All that remains is to order the operations team to collect a sufficient amount of meteorites. So those goons we ran into at the ruins were acting under Murloc's orders. But what's this final goal he's talking about? I can't tell from the document. Yeah, I've been wondering that myself. Deoxys! I conducted an experiment in which I exposed the Aurora Drop to energy from the meteorites. It was a success. The Aurora Drop showed clear signs of activation. However, only a fragment of the whole was activated. I must trigger this activation throughout the entirety of the Aurora Drop. Doing so will necessitate more experiments. He wants to activate the Aurora Drop? Guess it really isn't just an ordinary jewel. The energy of the meteorites and the Aurora Drop. Apparently he'll be able to activate the Aurora Drop if he keeps up the research on those two things. But the report doesn't say what that means. What will happen when the Aurora Drop is activated? What exactly is Murloc trying to accomplish with this research? It's got to have something to do with that final goal he wrote about. The door's locked with a passcode. Guess we're looking for numbers again. Oh, I can see some there. There's another room back there. Wait, huh? What is it, Tim? You see something? Are those photos of Dad and Pikachu?
Why is there a picture of you in there, Pikachu?
I'm guessing it doesn't belong to an adoring fan.
We'd better look into this.
So this back room was on the map. Maybe Murloc wanted to keep it a secret. That seems likely. I want to get a good look around in there. Well, we've searched the whole room. We still haven't found the door passcode. What about the numbers on the whiteboard in that back room? They've got to be worth a shot at least. Right. 17068. 170,608. Okay. There's no harm in trying them out. Go for it, Tim. 1706. Was that? Nope. What was the numbers again? Oh, 08. Not that one. So 200, 122. Whey!
Perfect.
That's it. The door opened. Now we can take a look around in the back room. This lab must be Murloc's as well. Yeah, probably. But what's going on in here? There's some high-tech equipment in here, along with a photo of you, Pikachu. This room's got a totally different vibe from the others. Yeah, you said it. Let's take a good thorough look around, Tim. This looks like some equipment for conducting experiments. Seemed like he was mixing two substances together. Can't tell what kind of experience he was doing from this alone though. This is definitely a picture of you, Pikachu. What the heck does all of this mean? Let's take a look and see if there's anything else here.
I see.
So Murloc is seriously starting to creep me out. Keeping pictures of me and Pikachu posted up in his room. What's up with that? Not to mention stealing Dad's body and keeping it somewhere in this building. The fact that he's got these photos of Harry and Pikachu right next to each other makes me wonder if Murloc's already figured it out. Figured what out? That my consciousness is in Pikachu's body. No way. If not, then why has he been targeting me so persistently? I can barely read what's written here. Meteorite, Aurora Drop, human? It's all I can make out. Seems like the energy from the meteorites is pretty important. So numbers. Pretty careless of him to display the door passcode so prominently. So I'm wondering more about the number we haven't used yet. That could also be a passcode, but I can't say for sure. Let's say Murloc really has figured out your secret, Pikachu. So just what was he planning to do with you after he captured you? Your guess is as good as mine. Let's head down to B5 and look for Harry's body. Seeing it up close might help us figure this all out. So I've got a weird feeling about this lab, Tim. Let's give it a thorough search. Right. Okay, where should we start looking? Here. Some kind of experiment report. Read it to us, Tim. The experiment was a failure. To make two become one, the proper balance of energy is absolutely critical. Too much or too little will result in a failure. Making adjustments will be difficult, but necessary. But I can do this. I know I can do this. Only I can make two become one. It's basically the Detective Pikachu movie. I'm guessing Murloc wants to go into Deoxys, 100%. Two become one. Was he trying to fuse two things together? The proper balance of energy is absolutely critical. He literally underlined this part of emphasis. Okay, what we got here? This document was written by Mayor Myers. The title is Coexistence Plan for Rhyme City. It also says confidential. Looks like it contains a schedule for distributing the cubes throughout the city. That's not good. So it says the mayor will make an announcement about the cubes on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week. Guess that settles it. The revolutionary device that's been making news lately is definitely the cubes. There's a draft of his speech in here too. I'll read it. Citizens of Rhyme City, allow me once again to express my plans for our mutual home. I aim to foster a city in which people and Pokemon can live together in peace and safety. For many of you, the R incident of 2 years ago was an unprecedented hardship. I assure you, no one knows that hardship better than I do. But Rhyme City will not stop moving forward. As a testament to our commitment to mutual coexistence between people and Pokemon, we have created a truly revolutionary device. And so, on this last day of Pokemon Friendship Week, it is my honor to finally unveil it to you. The Friendship Cube. Papa. By Friendship Cube he means the control cubes, right? That's right. He's planning to distribute these cubes that can control Pokemon all over the city. We can't let him deliver that speech he's got planned. No, we cannot. There's a recorder there. This document is titled Shutting Down the Fusion Machine. Fusion Machine? What kind of machine is that? No idea. All it says here is how to stop it. To shut down the machine in the event of an emergency, remove the power cable. That's it? Yeah, that's all it says. Judging from the messy writing, whoever jotted this down must have been in a hurry. More of a memo than a document, if you ask me. Do you think this voice recorder also belongs to Murloc? Yeah, you might have some important information. Let's give it a listen after this.
Hey.
That's everything? So, don't you think we should listen to this voice recorder? Definitely. It's got 3 tracks on it. Research data.
Report subject. Research data. Approximately 6 months prior to the R incident, I discovered a method of linking the minds of humans and Pokemon. This would make it possible to control Pokemon as we please. I'm certain this is the greatest discovery of the century. But it was not possible at that stage of my research to make my hypothesis a reality. More information was required. Since then, I've searched relentlessly for the missing piece of the puzzle. Until at last, I found it in the research that Emma had previously conducted. She called my research dangerous, insisted that I stop. But that was no concern of mine. I took the first opportunity to scour the research facility, but by that point, Emma's data was nowhere to be found. Jessica did this. I will stop at nothing to find Jessica and retrieve the data she took.
What?
Yeah, Jessica targeted Emma's data stolen also he could work on his own research. That's so awful.
Hey.
Okay, next up. Finding Jessica.
Report subject. Finding Jessica. I had not expected Pikachu and his allies to show up in Bamboo Burrow. Nevertheless, we did manage to find Jessica and retrieve the research data. Now that the last piece of the puzzle is in my possession, my research is finally complete. With this data, I can conduct simulations of linking minds.
Huh. Simulations of linking minds. Whatever Murloc's goal is, I don't think it's good.
Hey.
And last recording, Proving My Hypothesis. There's one titled Proving My Hypothesis. Let's see what I can learn.
Report subject. Proving my hypothesis. I did it. I finally did it! 2 become 1. That is the answer. 2 become 1! This is definitive proof that my hypothesis was correct! I wish I could have shown this to Emma and Jessica. The cubes are nothing more than toys now.
He's using my mum's research for his own ends? What is wrong with that man? I couldn't agree more. Murlock's trying to make something even worse than the cubes. Yeah, and we've got to stop him.
Hey,
Which recording do you want to listen to? That's all the recordings? So listen to those recordings. Murlock sounded unhinged. He was getting awfully excited by the thought of achieving whatever wild dream he has. According to him, the cubes are just toys compared to whatever he's got cooking now. So I wonder if the mayor is even aware of what Murlock's up to. There's a lot we still don't know, but at least we have a better idea of why Jessica was targeted. Right, let's take a moment to digest all this information and make some deductions. Okay. Did he find enough clues? So, try to eliminate her for knowing the secret of the cubes. They were collecting bamboo charcoal and just got in the way. Needed the research that Jessica had. Like, obviously we knew that from, like, the bamboo burrow, but whatever. Data is being used to research something other than the cubes. Got a bad feeling about this. So, Unitas, no. Murlock is willing to do whatever it takes to pursue his research. We've got to do something.
hey, got a moment?
What is it?
I think we should organize our findings so far.
Yeah, let's lay it out.
So we have a lot of info to pick over, but this much is clear. 3 people are at the center of this mystery. Howard, Murlock, and Emma. Those 3 are closely connected with Unitas. Yeah, but they each had different goals. Let's think a bit more about those people. So Howard's real intentions. So Howard's trying to have cubes attached to the Pokemon of Rhyme City. After hearing that recording, I at least kind of understand where he's coming from. He wants to protect Rachel and make sure something like the R incident never happens again. He's got good intentions, but his methods are way off the mark. We just have to convince him of that somehow. Murlock's goal. Murlock was set on continuing his research no matter what. He even went so far as stealing Emma's research so he could advance his own. We don't even know exactly what he's researching, but I think it's safe to assume it's nothing good. He said something about simulations of Lincoln mines. I think the only way we're gonna find out more about that is if we ask Murlock himself. So Emma's ideals and research. The goal of Emma's research was mutual understanding between humans and Pokemon. She seemed to be trying to create a society where humans and Pokemon could perfectly coexist. She sounds like she had a good heart. But now Murlock's using Emma's research data. Right, data that was so dangerous she tried to seal it away. The Unitas we're seeing now is nothing like the Unitas project Emma was part of. I think we're seeing all about there is to see on this floor. If only we could head down to the next floor. But we're not getting there without a card key. Right, didn't even find one in the lab. But there doesn't seem to be anywhere else to look. What should we do? For now, let's head out and join the others. Maybe we'll uncover something new. Okay. Okay. Let's head out. So what is it? I hear someone talking up above.
Why is there a hole here? Ah! Oh no! Hey, sweet! They dropped their card key!
That was convenient. Wow, way to go, Growlithe and Pangoro. Don't bust up the party hats yet. Someone from Unitas is bound to show up any second now. According to the floor map, there are stairs on the other side of the door on the right. Need to get a move on, Tim. Right. Okay. You know what? I think it's probably a great place to end this pod off, though. Next episode, we're going to head to the 5th floor and probably confront Emma's dad. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Peace.